Good evening, friends. Study with the Pala Engineering and General Geology Parvin Singh book. So, in chapter 7, regional unconformity, when an unconformity is traceable over a large area extending for hundreds of kilometers, it is conveniently called a regional unconformity. It is generally of angular unconformity type and is of great significance in historical geology as it established the genetics relationship of rocks of a very wide areas. Three regional unconformities are recognized in Indian geology. First, the Apparchian unconformity, the post-Vindian unconformity, and the Paleozoic unconformity. Of these, the first separate Archean groups and the Purana in the peninsular India. The post-Vindhyans unconformity is traceable in both peninsular and extra-peninsular India. The Paleozoic unconformity separate the rocks of Dravidian groups from that of Aryan groups and is traceable in extra-peninsular India. Some other less common type of unconformity is blended unconformity. It is a type of unconformity in which there is a thick layer of residual soils present between the two layers, which mark the sharp unconformable contact between the sequence. Breakup unconformity. This type is generally observed in basins created by the faulting. So these basins often get filled up by salt evaporates rising as pillars and domes in the basins, which are then covered up by layer of younger sediments. The break in the sequence is often referred as a breakup unconformity. Buttress unconformity, it is similar to breakup unconformity in that it is related to fault generated basins and scarps. But in this case, the materials that fill up the basins fast is the elastic materials derived from surrounding rocks, thereby creating an unconformable contact. The inter interarc basins are the ideal places for such unconformities. So, buttress unconformity in figure. So, don't forget to make our diagrams with labelings. Fs means fault scarp. UNC means buttress unconformity. F indicate fault. SED indicate sedimentary layers. Detections of unconformity. Presence of unconformity is a sequence of rocks may be established by one or more of the following features that may be observed during field work. Angular relations, when the layer of a sequence on either side of a contact are not parallel. And unconformity is indicated when pronounced tiltings and or foldings or faulting is easily observed in the rocks on one side of the contact. The presence of the angular unconformity is confirmed. Basal conglomerates, new deposit in basins is generally indicated by the presence of layers conglomerates made up of rounded, semi-rounded pebbles and gravels, and these are indicative of a shallow water conditions. As such, when during the field studies of sequence of rocks, a layer of conglomerates of any thickness is observed, it indicates an unconformity at the base of the layer of overlying rocks. Residual sites presence of a layer of residual sites, which is always a product of weatherings within a sequence of rock, is also indicative of erosions having taken place during the depositions periods of that particular sequence. So position of soil layers within a sequence of rock is the likely locations of the unconformity. Other evidence, the contrasting behavior of rocks on either side of a particular contact surface with respect to indurations, type and degree of metamorphism, intensity of foldings, and the fossils content are some other features that help in confirming the contact surface as unconformity. Thank you.